Alright, we can win the war now. Enforce demands. Bunch of fame, bunch of contributions, bunch of vassals. Let's go ahead and enforce that shit. Wow. I now have the kingdom. Well, I just took Pomerania, or whatever it was called.
Oh yeah, big boy now.
Yeah, I've reclaimed all my stuff, except for Serbia down there. But it's a very tiny Serbia. Which I think none of that is actually real-life Serbia, which is the funniest thing. Like, modern day. Disband all armies. Yeah, I'm trying to make, down here, I'm trying to make the Empire of Carpathia. But I'm gonna need a couple of holy wars to do this. I have 40 counties, but I need 54, so I need another 14. But annoyingly, like, they have some alliances with some of the dudes I need to go through. It's particularly, well, they did, actually. This Moldavia has a new leader. He has a new leader.
To make Scandinavia, I need 90 countries. I only have 57.
Yeah, you need 80% of the size of the empire.
Yeah, well, I'm working towards.
Yeah, I can't really start any of the wars that I need right now, necessarily. I need to get some other stuff first. But yeah, I just won that war. That's a big chunk of land I just got now. That's nice.
Yeah, you big.
Yeah.
I'm surprised the Byzantines haven't declared war on you, because you have the Jewel land of theirs.
Yeah, I've been befriending them. Their leaders are in my family at this point.
Okay.
We're still getting city planning? Yeah, that's almost done. We're soon to be able to go into here for, like, hereditary rule? That's not what I want, though. I want royal prerogative. I can finally demand my wife convert to Orthodoxy, thank God. We have a very powerful faction in my country now. Oy. We gotta try to get one of them out of this. Let's start with the dude that likes me the most. Powerful vassal. Powerful vassal. Oh boy, member of your dynasty. Okay, how about maybe the powerful vassals first? Well, they can be placated just by being given something. However, these guys won't be very happy if I do that. So it's like, this guy's only 13.6% contribution. And that's a pretty high contribution. Based on how many soldiers they have. Let's try to sway the dude that's actually in my dynasty then. Let's focus on him. We have a lot of income now that we've just taken all this shit over. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to upgrade the size of my armored footman group here to 2. Have it get what it needs to get up there. We can get rid of this rally point. It doesn't have any purpose for us anymore. We really need to recover our prestige because we need it to be pretty fucking high if we want to actually get the Byzantine Empire to help us in another war, because it costs 750 to call them in every time, and they are a very valuable ally. I need my piety to get up to the next level, so I need to gain more piety. This could take a while to get this up high enough. Years, in fact. Several years it could take. And then, when we get it there, I'll be able to declare holy wars for duchies instead of just counties. Because right now I can only declare war for a county. I need 14 fucking counties. So holy war for a county is not very helpful. For a duchy, you know, we're talking multiple counties here, would be way more useful. But I need that next level of devotion. Looks like we do have an available perk. We can get forced vassalage. Now that's another way I can start declaring some wars. Don't know if that will work necessarily on any of these guys. No, there's specific things that it comes down to. Oh, I could actually forcefully vassalize the entire dude to my north if I had 500 prestige to declare war, which is notable because he has several counties. Now, it'd be easier to do a holy war because it costs piety. However, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is almost everything I need. And then if I can just forcefully vassalize him, I could do a holy war or 2 on somebody else, like whatever I can. Maybe at that point I could do the duchy-based holy war. And if I could do that, then I have my path to creating the empire I'm looking towards. Now, a holy war may involve these guys, which would not necessarily be the best thing. Oh, he's involved in 2 wars here, I see. He's involved in a war. Oh god, what is this? Prussia, Babarik, Defenders, a fucking child of Kiev. A war, wait, both of them are of Kiev. What the fuck is this war? High Chiefess Arena. This child? Look at how the child just looks like, ah, yes. I march out to war. Drink up, my friend. Baron becomes my friend. Okay, just don't kill me. Spouse up to the task. Let's see. Counselor believe the job is theirs by right. Complaining to my wife when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it. Husband, a few lessons might sharpen their wits. Stay here with me instead. You lay with her. Well, I do need a son. But this Duchess could get some skill. I don't necessarily care if she gets skill or opinion. She already likes me. They all like me. Yeah, no, I need a male child. I need an heir. So can you stay here? That would be great. This is the other war this guy's in. Press conquest of the chiefdom of Stysiakia or whatever the fuck. Where is this? Right down here. That's very tiny, yeah. Everyone's building up, man. And I gotta make sure I get to that empire point in this lifetime. Otherwise, I'm kind of fucked. I'm gonna lose everything again. Independence demand. Yeah, I saw this coming. They want independence. Well, I can't let you do that, unfortunately. So just know that I will not be threatened. And now we're gonna have an independence war of which they have... Their military strength is inferior to mine. Okay, so this is my strength. Yeah, this is my strength, I think. Me and my allies, maybe. It was weird. But they're up against me. They're up in arms. We have to... I don't know what the target is. I guess it's like their capitals or whatever. Oh, but this will be fun. And call allies to war. I can't afford to call... Yeah, actually, no, I can. It's free because it's a defensive war. I can call everybody into this war. And then if I just call everybody into the war, I won't actually need to do all that much. I mean, they might even just do the war for me, to be honest. Although I'm not so sure about that much. They might. But they also might not. I'm tempted to just let the Byzantines do everything, but I don't know if they're going to be that smart. I might need to raise them. My vassals haven't recovered yet. I'm going to unpause for right now. Due to the war, you can no longer sway him. Yeah, I was trying to sway him. Of course I'll join you. Of course I'll join you. Alright, so... Oh, there you go. There's the Byzantines. Everyone's joining me in the war. And they're marching out to start the fighting already, even without me having raised anything. So actually, right now, I can just kind of chillax. And if I don't have any troops up, the AI might just go do things by themselves. Even the English have stuff that's going to start coming down here. It's not a crazy amount, but it'll be something. I'm curious to see. I'm just curious to see if the AI will essentially fight this war for me. But we'll see. I'll raise my dudes if I need to. Gains the trait pregnant. Let's see if this is going to be a boy. If it is, I'll turn down the fertility. And try to avoid having more men. Because that could be problematic. But I need to have a male child as soon as possible to secure my rule with an heir. An heir that I can tutor myself. Yeah, they're going north. Let's see what they do. They might just fight the whole war for me, quite frankly. The Byzantines could certainly win it. These guys are strong. Like, I would need my levies to get back up to snuff before I really try doing anything myself. I can ransom someone. Alright. Give me 10 gold. I need gold. I need money. The enemy army has stacked up to a 7.5k stack. Holy fuck. That's strong. That's like almost the size of what the Byzantines are running around with. The Byzantines are running in to fight. I might just be able to chillax and let them do everything. The Serbians are just kind of... Well, they're trying to figure out where to go. I think they're trying to follow the Byzantinians. Byzantines? The Byzantines. And ask my head of faith for gold. I could use gold. Spend piety. I do need piety eventually to declare those holy wars. Is this my daughter? My daughter. Player heir is my daughter. Gains trait bossy. Okay. Gives martial and stewardship. Interesting. I can assign her a teacher. I need my son to learn from me, specifically. Let's see. Succession. Everything will go to the daughter because it's the daughter. So, technically speaking, this works as an heir already. Huh. Alright, well. But if I have a son, it will prefer the son, I think. I'm gonna go back to the foreign affairs focus. And not the family focus anymore. Whether I have a son or a daughter, honestly, this should theoretically be fine. Theoretically. But we'll find out. I can actually have 2 wards, I believe. So I can assign the daughter. Becomes your ward. Send proposal. Yeah, I can have 2 kids learning under me, so I can educate these 2. Well, that'll work. The Byzantines are starting to siege. Yeah, when I'm not deployed, they actually act smart. And the Serbians are going up. seemingly to help them. They have 2 sieges going. Their troops are all kind of in the same spot. The enemy's just running around with a doom stack, which is going to make them eventually run out of supply. However, the war score is going down due to occupied counties and because of attacker controlling war target, which I assume is just their defensive stuff. If they get up to 100, then I will lose this crap, and then I'll have to take it back. Oh my god. These guys took over this stuff. I don't know if I can actually forcefully vassalize them yet, or anymore. No, too many counties. Alright, well that chance is gone because Moldavia lost their war. And I can't do the same thing to Moldavia, so it's gonna have to be holy wars eventually. To declare a duchy holy war is only 200 piety, and we have at least another 100 or 200 to gain for right now. So I think I will go ahead and ask the head of faith for gold for the time being. I'll try to sway him. Try to make him like me a little bit. And let's ask him for gold. Let's get some gold. And I can hold court. Sure, why not? Here are the petitioners for 100 prestige. Let's see. Got my money, spent my piety. It doesn't take anything away from my bar, so that's not a problem. Here, the first petitioner. A duke approaches sour-faced, impatient to deliver his appeal. My cousin, Count, challenged my rightful position, install my aunt as a usurper. Oh my god, that's not very good. So I can stop them. Do an act of tyranny. I'm just, so it wouldn't be very good if I did unjust things, so I'll just have to pick stop these games. Holy crap, my lord, I propose a survey of all the counties you own. Improve. Where did I get all this money? I was not supposed to receive this much money, so I don't know where I got this much from. Maybe he paid me to do that, and I didn't notice. Because that just kind of came out of nowhere. Let's see. Mapping your land will increase its prosperity. 165. Yeah, sure, why not? That sounds potentially worth it. Bodger out of control. Peasant man, unrest caused by my vassal. He can control with undue bloodshed. What we need is excessive bloodshed. Control. I can give him 20 money to give control. Tell him to lay off of it a bit. Control. I'll give them 20 money. 20 money is pretty cheap. And that's everything. I don't know, just lost prestige on that, but we've gained some other things. I really think we did get money. I think that duke really just paid me a fuck ton of money or something. Alright, so the war score will go in our favor a little bit more soon, as we are about to win our first siege. Well, the Byzantines are. 2 daughters. Wonderful. Alright, we have 2 daughters. Does that affect the succession? Titles lost on succession 1. The kingdom, yeah, of Wallachia. So right now the daughters are just in line to inherit. Huh. Well, a son will fix this eventually, but this will work for now. We may get a son later, we may not. Either way, I'll educate both of these daughters. If daughters end up taking over, I don't really care. I don't want to pump out, like, 7 daughters by accident and not have a single fucking male child. Alright, we've taken something, and that is rapidly pushed. Like, that got rid of their war target. Apparently, according to the game, this was the war goal, which is retarded. We have another siege that's about to win. So right now, the war's going in my favor, and I don't actually need to do anything. Uh-oh, there's a new faction after me. Uh-oh. But they're all too weak for the time being, which is good. Enemy left the war. Left the independence war? What? A duke left the independence war, but I still see all the dukes in here. That's not true, right? Unless there was a smaller duke somewhere. Oh, it was like an ally or something. I don't know. But someone else appears to have joined the war against me. The Byzantines have taken a second location. We're at plus 28% now. That's nice. What does a white peace do? They all remain my vassals. They're disbanded. We lose opinion. So a white peace kind of counts as a victory. But you get way more prestige and stuff for enforcing. Yeah, you get... Holy crap. Title revocation reason against all of them. You imprison all of the rebels. And they can't join factions for 10 years. White peace is like they can stay, and they don't end up in prison. Huh, that's neat. You get the ability to rightfully imprison them with white peace, it just doesn't do it automatically. Let's see. Every held county, development increases by 35, and we get prestige. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that was worth the money. So they will already accept a white peace. Interesting. Well, I think I'll let the Byzantines keep winning this war for me. I didn't even have to pay to call them in. I won't really get prestige from this, necessarily, because I'm not doing any of the fighting. I'm the dynasty head again. That happened at some point. Ally joins war. Are these just all old notifications? These are just all old notifications that are just popping up right now for some reason. Maybe because of like timers, too many things popping up at once. I don't know. War is continuing. The Byzantines have begun another siege. We're positive right now. Also, this isn't even everything. I remember. Someone else was coming. Where are they? The English. The English were coming. Are the English here? Well, these are the English. Are these the Serbians or the English? I have no idea what this is. I have to, like, compare flags or something. Is that the English flag? Okay, so the English are here, helping the Byzantines defend my country. That's funny. I feel like a little proxy nation. Let's see the map. A hunter causing a ruckus. Large amount of gold bragging. He drew a map for local hills for an unknown nobleman. Spies think the Lord must be scheming against me. Thanks for bringing this to my attention. More vigilant intrigue and resistance. That idiot belongs in my dungeon. More vigilant. No, just thanks for bringing this to my attention. That's fine. More vigilant is fine. One of my trinkets has low durability at 20 years, apparently, and this is low durability. Where is this? Finger bones of a saint. Gives me some piety. Piety's good. Repairing only costs 25. Let's go ahead and repair. 25 gold. I need the piety. I really need the piety to get me over to faithful. I need some, like, big burst of piety somehow. I think one way to get that, actually, would be to win a holy war. Because I think when you win, that kind of shit happens. We could do that. However, we have a war we're already kind of dealing with. I'm just kind of saving up money for now. I'm trying to make my men-at-arms stronger and stronger so I can rely on them and get my money in a position where, you know, I can actually do that. We have someone here. Healthy rivalry between meddlesome fighters is to be expected. Growing discord between them, souring the mood at the court. Let's see, I would cut you into pieces where you stand if it was not for the presence of my lord, you unrelenting bastard. Oh boy. Hey, the best knight win. How about no? Take their swords, give them training blades, and we make them fight. And, they gain prestige if they win. We gain court grandeur. I will humble both of you. You will fight single combat with the knight of the higher prowess. You are on the same side. We lose grandeur and they lose opinion. They gain opinion if I let them duel. So yeah, just go ahead. Give them training swords. Have fun. Have a good time. What is our court grandeur at the moment? It's currently at 5. It's going down. It's expected to be at 4. And it maintains over that, so that's fine. I forget what makes the expectation. Court grandeur expectation. Compared to your realm size. Okay, it's based on your realm size. Interesting. Well, right now, while spending on nothing, it's fine. So, we're good. My allies have formed an Omega Doom stack, which is probably pretty stupid. What the hell? Servant of a horned god. Gain 100 piety if I want nothing to do with this begone demon. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I need piety. And there you go. Level devotion faithful. That is exactly what I fucking needed. Now when this is done, I can go to any holy war for a duchy, and I can start doing this to claim stuff from Moldavia. However, up here, these guys apparently are... They're tribal, but they're of my religion? They're Catholic, actually, so I can't holy war them. Moldavia is going to be the main war I can holy war. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They have enough stuff in their whole nation that if I just keep repeatedly holy warring them, it should end up fine. Eventually, I should just be able to force vassalize them. Well, maybe, maybe not. But we're going to keep going down this line and trying to get this stuff underway, under wraps. I'll wait patiently for this war to end. And I'm going to primarily fight the holy wars with the holy orders, one of which is unfortunately already hired, and their numbers have actually gone down from like over 6,000 to under. I forget which one I made. I think I made the Holy Sepulchre. Yeah, Barony of Lebec. I made that one. The other one was Pannonia, the first patriarchate. What? My sister is a very... Oh, God. Oh, yo, she's ugly as fuck. What the fuck are you talking about? So, is it normal to have feelings towards a sister? I don't want to answer that question. Let's ask Freud. She's my sister, get a grip. Yeah, let's just get the 20 stress. I'm fine with that. Okay. Show me Prince Dan at once. Get 50. Okay, 50 gold. Prince Dan brings generous gifts of prestige and money. All things that I need. Very helpful. Very good timing. We'll be ready for some holy wars. But unfortunately, you know, they lost a lot of their stuff. However, they do still have enough. They do still have enough. And they have an alliance with someone that doesn't matter. Run by a queen. Okay. Well, they should be pretty easy to hopefully take on once this civil war is done, this rebellion. We're at plus 55% just letting my allies do all the fighting. Hopefully I won't need to call anybody in. I would love it if this holy order here was freed from their service up there as soon as possible. We have a guest that has 18 prowess. That's not that bad. Slightly better than my lowest level vassal, knight. I'll pay him 60 and recruit him to the court. He can be a knight, probably, yeah. He's matched with a lot of the other ones. He's not the best. He's not the worst. I'll take him. In 3 months, we're getting the barracks innovation. That's pretty cool. Your culture has discovered barracks. There it is. We're at 65% war score as well, so this is going pretty well. Looks like we finished promoting our culture at some point. Let's go ahead and promote it some more Greek lands. So I try to spread my faith a little bit. This will probably hurt my income a teensy-weensy bit, but it's okay. I have 709 money. I'm going to go ahead and build something in one of my specific counties that I particularly own to catch them up since, you know, I've spent a lot of money on my vassals by accident already. We need to get some stuff that make me some more money. For example, some farms and fields out here would be pretty nice. This is another castle location. Half a gold a month. 0.5? That's actually gigantic. That's pretty gigantic. We have some others that we really just haven't done anything with. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have this one over here as well. We're at 70% and we still haven't deployed any troops at all, which I find hilarious. The allies are just winning the defensive war for me while I accumulate resources. My guy is 27 now, so we still have plenty of time to make this happen. Which is good. These guys are in another war? They're in like a self-war. I probably didn't click the leader. Oh yeah, no, they're in like a self-war. Well, that doesn't matter too much to me. Right now, the only one that has a faction against me right now is this Duchess. So let's try to sway this Duchess. Hey, we won the war. Enforced demands. Imprison these fucking assholes. There you go. Independence War, and we won. I assume the titles just get given to someone else? No, they're in my captivity, and I can now ransom them out. They're still the dukes. They still have the titles. I believe 3 of them entered my prison. Did they not? Yes, I have 3 prisoners, but only 2 of them can be ransomed. But for 100 gold each, that's rather awesome. So I will go ahead and ransom them both out. See what effect that has. They'll probably both accept it. And then there's this last one, who I guess he just doesn't have money to be ransomed out. I can banish him, gain a weak hook on him. He's like completely out of money. Because I guess from waging that war. I have money now, which is fantastic. Oh, and now a prisoner. This guy escaped my dungeon. Okay, well, I didn't free him. He just happened to escape the dungeon all by himself. What an asshole. I am sitting on a lot of money, so let's go ahead and build something in one of my other directly owned counties. Such as, let's say, some quarries over here in the west. And then over here in the east, we've actually already built some simple stone quarries. We're going to go ahead and upgrade those. Put this money to use to make me more money directly. If I directly own them, no one's going to build anything themselves, so I have to. And when I've taken care of my own stuff is when I can look at helping others with their stuff. Accumulating endless gold doesn't really have much of a point. I always want to spend it on something. Spending it on things I directly own is probably going to be the best usage of that for right now. I am ready to go ahead and attack this nation, but like I don't even know if I should or how I should because they're in their own internal conflict right now. And resultingly, they're actually really fucking weak because of this. So this might be a good time to attack them, but it could also be a stupid time. Because, like, of how it is. Like, I don't know what it happens if you're at war with someone and then just they're in another war that ends and then they lose. So I might just wait a moment on that. We're also being raided by 2 different groups right now. Yeah, neighbors of mine. Tribal neighbors of mine. I'm not really doing much to stop them, to be honest. Like, if they raid me, oh well. My dukes have armies. They can defend themselves. I don't feel like dealing with it. It's not my problem. Well, it is, but it's also not. I can get an alliance with the leader of the Byzantines. Apparently, we do not have an alliance anymore. I guess their leader died. Let's go ahead and negotiate that alliance. We definitely need to stay allied with them. That's very important. Okay, I figured out how to raise just my levies. It's sort of that way. I just raised the local army from my capital, and that's how I can single out my levies. It appears that that's the case anyway. I can get another building placed in Tarnovigrad, the place I thought was my capital and started building in, but I do still own it. There's nothing else to make me money, but I can build the hill forts to get some fort level up here. Everything else is just like levies, defensive bonuses, and bonuses for units. I'll build the hill forts, because that's still a fairly important kind of building. It's not crazy expensive either. It would certainly help. There's 98% war score with like a duke looking like they're going to win this war over here. What is this war about? Against the tyranny of the queen. Alright. Well, soon we'll be able to declare war. I don't want to declare war on the losing party just yet. Some flexible truces. We're getting experience what feels like really quickly. We are 28 now, so... Okay, the war in Moldavia is over. The king won the war against... And now, okay. So new leader? New leader. But now I can go after them. He has no allies at the moment. So I go for a holy war for the duchy. I can go for either one of these two duchies. There's like one duchy that's just a county. This looks like the more important duchy. Now the notable thing is that enemy rulers can join, and this includes the White Rus. So we might have to deal with him joining. I might even want to call him in here and talk to him about this before I do it. Hello, dear sir. So, I'm about to declare a war that you technically may be prompted with the availability to join. Okay. So I wanted to know if it was a war that bothered you.
Well, what would the war be?
Moldavia to your south.
Nah, you can have them.
Because I'm trying to make Carpathia.
Are you sure that would bring me in? I don't think I have an alliance with them.
Because I'm planning on declaring a holy war, because it's easier. Because then I can just send in my holy orders, and I have different ways to set up my war goals. It might prompt you because you're of the same religion.
Yeah, I got you.
So basically, just checking to see if me doing this bothers you.
Yeah, you're good. I don't care.
Okay. I know they keep attacking you, so...
Yeah, take them out. I'm fine with that.
Alright, cool.